What's the weather really like in Waimea? I get that question all the time. Kristi Cotton helping you live your true you here on the Big Island of Hawaii. If you're thinking about moving to Waimea, there's definitely some things that you'll want to know. Keep watching, I'll fill you in.
At 2,600 feet of elevation, Waimea has very different weather patterns and climate than the resort areas of the Kohala Coast and Kona, where it's almost always hot and sunny, and also very different from Hilo, which averages about 130 inches of rain a year. Because of the elevation in Waimea, the temperatures are considerably cooler than down on the coast, usually about 10 degrees cooler, sometimes even more. Outdoor activities can feel more comfortable because it's not as hot as it is down on the coast. The nights can get chilly, and many homes here in Waimea have fireplaces. In the winter, it's common to have nighttime lows in the mid to low 50s. If you want to live in Hawaii but still have that feeling of having seasons, then Waimea is the place for you. Having lived in Hilo, Kona, and Waimea, I can tell you Waimea, in my opinion, is a perfect blend of weather. Not too hot and not too rainy. That is, of course, depending on where you live in Waimea. Waimea is unique in that it has a lot of microclimates. There's a wet side and a dry side. The area just east of the center of town is known as the wet or green side of Waimea and averages about 65 inches of rain a year. About 2 miles west of the center of town is referred to as the dry side of Waimea, where you'll see more of an average of about 15 inches of rain a year, and you'll have a lot more sunny and dry days. When it's raining in the center of town or on the wet side, it's almost always sunny on the dry side. So the further east you go from town, the wetter it tends to be, and the further west of the center of town, the weather is warmer and drier. So, what's in the middle, and where's the line that divides the wet and dry? Well, there's no real line that divides it. It just occurs gradually within a mile or two from the center of town, which is basically where the main shopping center is. And that area is definitely not excessively wet or dry. So let's talk about wind. Kamakani means the wind. Waimea sits between the windward and leeward sides of the island at the base of Kohala Mountain. Because of this, when the trade winds pick up, they blow down from Kohala, and it can be significantly more windy and gusty than other parts of the island. The benefit to this is it keeps us cool from the hot tropical sun. When the trade winds pick up, it can get gusty, and you'll have what many call sideways rain. You'll notice many trees in Waimea have grown somewhat sideways from the wind. In fact, Waimea's private school, Hawaii Preparatory Academy's mascot tree has been shaped by the wind, and their school's nickname is Kamakani. Regardless of where you are in Waimea, the weather can change quickly. You may wake up with sun, then rain or mist may roll through and give you late morning or afternoon rainbows, and then you could have sun again later in the day. If you want a variety in weather and love to see rainbows on a regular basis, then Waimea might just be the place for you.
Now that you know what the weather's like in Waimea, make sure you watch my video series, Where to Live in Waimea. Thanks for watching today. I'll see you in the next video.